Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead and another What We Eat for Dinner in a Week. In these videos, I show you how I combine inexpensive Aldi groceries with food that we are blessed with from the food pantry to make hopefully well-balanced, well-rounded meals. As a family, we generally eat low carb because my husband and I do for health reasons, and as the sole cook in the house, it is easier for me to just make one meal than to try to make short order cook it kind of thing. But you'll see variations to that, and I will explain as we go. I forgot to film. I did not film meals of the week last week, and apparently I just got in the habit of that. So, this is what's left. Family pack of chicken legs that we picked up from town today. I had to run to the food pantry today. You will have seen that video already. And had like no meat thawed out, had not planned out dinner. So, I did that, and my husband grilled them on our grill. They were delicious. I'm probably fixing to eat that one right now. With that, salad and dressing, really simple, and some sliced tomatoes. We went really easy. We have not been to the grocery store for like a full-blown grocery haul in at least a month. It's probably been more like a month and a half. I have sent my husband a couple of different times to just get like fresh stuff. We're supposed to go to the grocery store tomorrow. So, yeah, we have like a whole lot of anything left at this point by way of like vegetable sides and meats and different things. So we have like lots of cucumbers and tomatoes and green beans from the garden, but other than that we're lacking. So that is dinner for Monday night. We'll see you with hopefully something better looking tomorrow. It is Tuesday night, and we did make it to the grocery store today. I did not film that. It was a fiasco, and I was exhausted by the time we got home and just did not feel like filming it. Sorry. Spent a little over $400 on groceries. Like I said, we hadn't been to a full-blown grocery shopping trip in quite a while, so a lot of stocking up needed to happen just on the things like buying 2 things of cinnamon because I was completely out, and we were totally out of protein powder, so I had to buy 2 things of protein powder, the vanilla and the chocolate. I use that a lot to make popsicles and smoothies during the summer. So anyway, so I wanted something quick and easy for dinner tonight. So I did hot dogs because I knew I had a pack of hot dog buns in the refrigerator from the food pantry a while back. So I thought, well, let's do that. And then we've got cucumber tomato salad from our garden. And then this was a bag of onion rings from the food pantry that had been living in the freezer for a couple of weeks at least. I think it was like 2 pantries ago, so probably like a month ago, and just was waiting for the right meal to fix it, and apparently this was it. So, yeah, a nice, quick, and easy Tuesday dinner. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Wednesday night, and today's high temperature was like 73. We have a cold running through the house. Usually we get one about this time of year when the school kids, the public schools go back and they bring it into church and everybody gets cold. And then I also canned soup last week and had some jars not sealed, so I threw one in the refrigerator to use because I knew this week was supposed to be cooler. We dropped like, I'm wanting to say I did the math, from the high with the heat index of over 110 last week down to this week we have lows in the 50s overnight. Drastic temperature change. So, yeah, all of that is why we're having soup today. And it's actually supposed to be back in the 90s next week. Woo! Welcome to Midwest weather, right? If you don't like the weather, wait 2 days and it'll change. So this is a recipe. I will try to post the link in the show notes because if you are a canner, this was a good one. It has corn, tomatoes, and peppers from our garden, carrots, and black beans, and ground beef, and onions from the food pantry, and then ground deer meat from my husband hunting. And the original recipe is just a vegetable soup. So I added in the beans and the meat to kind of make it more of a meal rather than just a vegetable soup, because my kids will eat it better that way. And so that was just 1 quart of that, and I just rewarmed it up and added in a big heaping tablespoon of, like, serving spoon of sour cream. And then this one, because I can't do that one because of the corn and the beans, this one is a zuppa toscana, which was a pound of mild Italian sausage, some dehydrated and soaked in olive oil tomatoes from last year. There's an onion, there's some broth, some basil. I should have added garlic. And then I went out and picked, it called for spinach. It's not something I keep on hand. I went out and picked some lamb's quarters leaves, which is actually a weed. And I just chopped that up and added that to it, and it will be a good substitute for the spinach without having to keep spinach on hand. And then the kids are going to have, these are just a half a pack of the Brown and Serve rolls that have been living in my freezer for a while. I just threw those in the toaster oven and then split them and put butter on them. So yeah, that is a nice, warm, everybody doesn't feel good meal for a Wednesday night, especially after I did that today. I canned up almost all of those apples, the 3 bags of apples from the food pantry this week. I left probably a half of a bag for the kids to eat on. And I did a mixture of the big apples and the little apples because my little ones thought those little apples were just the greatest thing ever because they were cute little apples. So in total, I got 11 quarts of cinnamon applesauce, and then I needed 1 more to fill out the canner. And so I just canned some diced apples, and I have done this before, and they are really good just mixed into like oatmeal or making baked oatmeal, pancake topping, anything like that. So yeah, I was excited to get that done, but I'm tired. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. All right, that is Wednesday night. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Thursday night, and tonight we are having one of my kids' favorite meals. We have 2 packages of smoked sausage from Aldi that we just sliced. I don't even know how to say it. Each one was cut into 6 chunks, and then each one of those chunks was cut in half. And we just browned those in a skillet. Some of them got really brown. That's okay. My 8-year-old mac and cheese master made us boxed mac and cheese. We have sliced tomato from our garden and peas and carrots, and that is just diced carrots, and I cook those in the liquid from the peas, from the can of peas, and then when they are done, I just add the peas in and let them warm up. Kind of a nice way of making peas and carrots where you use the liquid from the can to do it. Gets a nice good flavor to it too. So if you're following along on the low carb, I will eat this and the tomatoes, and I am completely content with that tonight. I am not a picky eater by any stretch of the imagination, although I will say this is disgusting and I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole. My husband eats low carb as well, and he will cheat for boxed mac and cheese, and I'm like, why? Of all the things to cheat for, why boxed mac and cheese? No thank you. Yeah, yuck. Especially like the powdered packet kind, I just can't. But everybody to each their own, you know, my kids love it. So, all right, that is Wednesday night. We will see you tomorrow. It is Friday night, and Friday night at our house means pizza night. Sometimes that is homemade, sometimes that's store-bought. It is pretty much never takeout because we live too far out for takeout to be delivered, and it's just way cheaper to have it at home. So tonight I had another one of those take and bake French loaves from the food pantry in the freezer. It's the second to last one. And I sliced that in thirds and then put toppings on. So we have a cheese and bacon. I just bought like bagged bacon bits. A thing of Hawaiian, so that's lunch meat ham and pineapple, and then pepperoni and cheese. And then with that, the kids will have grapes and a side salad. For me, I have a couple of cheddar brat thingies in the air fryer, and then I will probably do some sliced tomato or cucumber salad or something like that. I did not eat lunch today, so I'm hungry. But yeah, tonight is also the one night a week that we for sure do dessert. I know we've got ice cream, so we will probably end up doing that. I think there's still some cookie type stuff hanging around, so yeah, we'll figure it out. But all right, that is Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Saturday night, and y'all, it has been a rough one. All of the sleepless nights and the illness running through the house and the go finally caught up with me today, and I am exhausted. My 13-year-old has not gotten out of her pajamas today because the cold hit her last night. My 3-year-old looks like she was involved in a tornado. Her hair has not been brushed and I don't know how long. Clothes are a mess. My house is a mess because I didn't clean today. I spent most of the day in bed, on the hammock, on the couch. My kids have watched like 4 hours of TV so far today, with probably a couple more this evening. Yeah. If you think I have my life all together, neat and tidy, I do not. I am a normal mom. So normally Saturday I make a big meal, but that was not happening tonight. So I pulled out a thing of the frozen burger patties from Aldi. I did some of our potatoes in the air fryer just with seasoned salt, and the kids will dip those in ketchup, kind of like a French fry or like a potato wedge type thing. And then cucumber tomato salad with Italian dressing on it, and I'm calling that good enough. I am ready for this day to be over. I already know for sure we are not making it to church tomorrow. So if you are new here, this is the end of my week of meals. Tomorrow for lunch, we will pull out all of the leftovers from this week, and everybody gets to pick and choose whatever they want. If they want a burger patty and a piece of sausage and some cheese, fine. If they want potatoes and cucumber salad and nothing else, fine. That's completely fine with me. It is all about getting the leftovers used and about me not having to cook lunch, usually when we're getting home from church. For lunch or for dinner tomorrow, I will pull out charcuterie board things. So meat, like cured meats, cheese, dried fruits, crackers, goat cheese, nuts, peanut butter. Most of the time there's some kind of chocolate or cookie out, that kind of thing, and the kids get to once again pick and choose whatever they want. And for that, I even bust out paper plates, and y'all, I'm totally using paper plates tonight as well, not even gonna lie, because I never got dishes washed today. Like I said, it's been one of those days. I barely even got dressed myself today. I had an errand to run that I had to run, so yeah. Anyway, so that is our week of meals. I will try to post any relevant recipes in the show notes. Let me know. What do you do when you've hit the wall? What do your days look like for you and your kids when you hit the wall? When your energy is gone, when you're tired, when the kids are sick? What does that look like for you? What are your favorite movies to binge watch or shows to binge watch? What are your favorite my oldest laid in bed and listened to an audiobook, like half of an audiobook today, those kind of things. Like, what do you guys do when your world needs to stop for a day or two? Because I would love to know. I would love to know what that looks like for you guys. For us, yeah. It's a lot of time just spent holding furniture down, watching YouTube, goofing off. So I would love to know what that looks like in your house, though. All right. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.